The 2026 Acura Integra is refreshed this year, and today we have it in the A-Spec technology trim level. That means it's gonna have a lot of stuff that I don't know about. That's why I grabbed an expert like Nathan Held here. Hey Nathan.
How's it going, Brian?
Good to see you. Nathan's a salesman here at Smail Acura in Greensburg, PA, and together we're gonna take this vehicle on a test drive. If you're interested in a new Integra, come check out our inventory. We're online at smailacura.com. And Nathan, man, is this color popping.
This is Acura's beautiful double apex blue.
And is it new this year? I don't remember seeing it.
It's brand new to the Integra.
That grille is absolutely popping in this sunlight. Definitely having a body color grille, something very different for the Acura.
You don't see it in many colors at all.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It definitely makes it stick out, and I think it's dazzling with this color. Some other things I'm noticing up front here are those daytime running lights that kind of like swoop down and around, really sporty looking.
So the running lights are the Chicane running lights there, and then with the headlights there, you have the Jewel Eye.
Wow, those Jewel Eye LED headlights are things that really stick out to me on these Acura vehicles. I absolutely love it. Do we have fog lights down there too?
We do, yeah.
Cool.
So in the front, they added black trim pieces at the bottom there to give it a more aggressive front end. And then as you look around to the side of the vehicle, they actually have a black skirt on the bottom now to really just bring out that double apex blue there.
And when we look at these wheels, they are glossy black as well, helping that blue stick out. The Acura logo there in the center. Looks like, what size do we have here?
Those are 18-inch wheels right there.
Cool. The A-Spec logo there on the side. What all does the A-Spec package give you?
So that A-Spec package is going to be, for the most part, your aesthetic here with the gloss black wheels, the trim pieces, the color itself with the color match front grille.
So I want to talk a minute about the key fob here, because it looks like we have an auto engine start, right?
We do, yeah. Auto start for the vehicle.
Nice. So how does that work exactly?
So what you're going to do is you're going to hit the lock button once, and then you're going to press and hold engine hold. Give it a couple seconds and you'll hear that engine kick on.
There it is there. In order to get into this vehicle, I'm not seeing a keyhole here, right? So I have the key fob in my pocket. What do I have to do?
All you do is place your hand where you would to open the door.
Okay, that unlocked it.
Open.
Nice. So automatic locking doors. If I want to lock them back up, I can just hit the ridges there, right?
Yep.
If I walk away without hitting those ridges, will it lock up?
You can set it on an auto timer if you'd like.
Around the back side, I'm noticing some more blacked out features like the spoiler back there. Do we have dual exhaust as well?
We absolutely do on the Integra.
Cool. Blacked out feature along the bottom. The Integra is actually printed into there, right? It's impressed into the metal, which is really cool. Getting into the hatchback trunk is really easy. All I have to do is press a button and it'll lift right up. We have the ability to store a lot of things back here. I love hatchbacks. I drove one for 12 years, Nathan, so I'm definitely a fan.
It's what I drive now, so I get it.
Yeah, so being able to put down those seats, pretty easy there. All you have to do is put down the button. You can do that on the other side as well, but you can see you can just fit a lot of stuff back there. Another cool thing up here, we have a little screen, right? So that's gonna increase your privacy so people don't look in. We have an ELS Studio 3D speaker back there, and definitely, you know, a little cubby here where you can store some stuff as well as some lights. Let's get into these back seats, because I do always like to see what kind of space we have back here. And honestly, for me, I'm about 5'9". This roof actually kind of caves up a little bit so that, you know, I can fit in here nicely. I feel like I have leg room here. It looks like we also have a nice little armrest with 2 cup holders up here. In front of us, we have a little bit of storage, but also we have 2 charging ports back here, 2 USB-C charging ports to be particular, and a little light. So let's jump up front and get this thing out on the road. And let's check out the front seats here, because this is actually something that's really special, really different that Acura does. It looks like we have a black leather seating with stitching and microsuede there in the center. Is there anything special? I mean, they look special, but is there anything special about these seats?
Yeah, so with the A-Spec specifically, you get this yellow stitching right down here.
Okay, well that's really cool, because Honestly, I'm seeing that in the middle of the microsuede too, like right behind the microsuede. There's little accents of it, so it really makes this interior pop. In the front seats of the Integra for the first time, I'm going to start it up here, foot on the brake, start stop button there, and we have a fully digital dash up here that's come up. Looks like we have a lot of things displayed there. We have digital miles per hour there in the center. Looks like our miles per hour kind of on a digital scale on the right side, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, it looks like a very nice display, very crisp. I can see it very clearly even through my sunglasses here. Another thing I'm noticing is that we have a heads-up display.
Yep.
So up here, what I'm seeing is the speed limit sign, my miles per hour. Does anything else get displayed up there?
One cool thing that it does also show is it'll show turn-by-turn directions if you have your GPS hooked up.
We have a nice, large, crisp this infotainment system here. What size is it?
That's a 9-inch display right there. Real quick, something people might not know is this 9-inch display is on all trim levels of the Integra now.
Okay, so it's standard. Okay, well, it looks like you have a lot of cool stuff built into here. Smartphone connection, so does it have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto?
It absolutely does, fully wireless.
Nice, wireless, so that I don't have to connect it all the time. And that's nice too, because we also down here have a wireless phone charger too, it looks like. So you can be completely wireless up here and not have to worry about, you know, connecting anything. For anybody who doesn't know, Apple CarPlay Android Auto allows you to connect your phone to send text messages, make phone calls, listen to your music. There's a bunch of different apps that are compatible with that, including getting your directions. Obviously, we have the Acuralink up here. So what does Acuralink do for you?
That's going to be an app that you're going to download to your phone when you purchase an Acura. It lets you remote start, stop, and locate your vehicle all from your phone there.
And that could be done from pretty much anywhere, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the steering wheel real quick. We have a nice stitched orange stitching in there. Maybe more on the gold spectrum. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a little bit closer to yellow gold there.
Yeah, it is. Definitely nice shape. I can grip it very easily. We have on the left-hand side our audio controls. We have our push-to-talk button. And it looks like whenever I scroll this up and down, I can actually change some of my audio settings. So that's cool on the left-hand side of my instrument cluster there. On the right side of the steering wheel, we have our safety features like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist. And if I scroll down here, there's a bunch of different stuff that I can display on the right side of my infotainment screen, including, you know, I can see who's wearing a seat belt. So that's nice. We also have our tire pressure. It looks like we have our safety features up here. And yeah, everything looks really great. A heads-up display, I can change all my stuff there for that. I can actually make that a little bit brighter. That's great. Some things we have down here for our AC controls, very easy to control here. It looks like for driver and passenger, we also have heated seats. Other charging options, we have the USB-A, USB-C, and a 12-volt charger in there, as well as that wireless charger. So if you could, Nathan, it looks like we have a bunch of different dynamic drive modes here. Can you tell me what they are and what they do?
So you have 3 different drive modes. You have Sport, Normal, and Comfort. Sport's going to keep your RPM higher, give you more speed, more acceleration there. It's also going to tighten your suspension there so you have more grip on the road.
Cool.
Comfort is the polar opposite of Sport.
Okay.
That is going to soften your suspension, lower your acceleration, but also help you on gas mileage a little bit there. It's kind of like an upgraded eco mode. It's really nice. Yeah. And then your normal mode, that's going to be that happy medium, best of both worlds.
Cool. I'll tell you what, we'll keep it in Comfort for the first part of this drive, and then we'll switch it over to Sport and see what the difference is.
Absolutely.
We also have an individual mode, it looks like right here, so it looks like you could probably customize that.
You can. If you press and hold that individual button,
yeah,
you're able to change any settings that you want, whether it's your engine, steering, suspension, or if you want the idle start stop to be on or off, you can turn it on or off.
And that's great because, you know, not everybody is accustomed to that idle stop. If you do want to have that idle off at any moment, you can just do that there. You also have your parking brake and the brake hold button. So let's demonstrate the brake hold while we're here before we get it out onto the road. I'm just going to put that on. My foot was on the brake. I see brake hold up here on the instrument cluster on the right side. Right there on the right hand side, you see that it's in hold. I'm in drive. I take my foot off of the brake and we're not going anywhere. Whenever I hit the accelerator, I could, if this is stop and go traffic, for example, maybe we move forward, we then come to a complete stop again. I take my foot off the brake. I'm resting here. I don't have to worry about, you know, having my foot on that brake the entire time. Of course, we have this sunroof above us as well. I'm gonna press the button here. That's gonna go back with one press.
Ooh, it's
nice. Yeah, it's bright and it's nice actually. It's a little cooler too. We also have up here sunglass holder. I love having that. And we have our lights, obviously. So definitely a lot of stuff back here. Anything special about our rear view mirror here?
So this rear view mirror has auto dimming sensors right here, which can be turned on or off. It'll auto turn on at night for you so that you're not getting blasted by high beams.
All right, well, I think that's a lot of features that we went over here. Let's get this thing out on the road. Let's test it out. Let's get this thing out onto the highway in comfort mode. All right, well, that was a nice smooth transition up to power. Didn't throw us back in our seats or anything like that, but I definitely felt the power there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kick us over into sport mode. So let's do the turning radius in sport mode. All right, and that got us up to speed quicker. I felt it, I heard it. Did the steering wheel tighten up a little bit too?
Yeah, it does. So you have a little bit more control when you're giving out that power.
And some other things that change visually here. The instrument cluster has moved to a red color scheme, which contrasts very well with this blue exterior. I really like it. So we got a lot of power from this getting us up to speed. Nathan, what kind of engine do we have in here?
We have a 1.5 four-cylinder engine pushing out 200 horsepower.
Wow, and I definitely felt it. I know we're a smaller vehicle and it gets us up to speed really quickly. Now I did just activate my lane keep assist button right here. What is this doing?
So that's gonna keep you centered in the middle of the lane here. Whether your hands are on the wheel or not, keep your hands on the wheel.
They're here, they're here, they're here. But if I do have a situation where my hands are off the wheel, maybe something is happening and I need to, pay attention to it for a second. Having that where my hands are off the wheel, it'll keep us within the lines of the road, as long as it can see the lines of the road, right?
Yes.
So, and that's another good thing for a long drive. If I were to inch over here to the right side, that's just taking the steering wheel and kind of keeping us within the lane. I could really try and push it, but it's going to bring it back. Now, if I were to want to change lanes, is that going to interfere with me at all?
As long as you use your turn signal, absolutely not.
Cool. I'm going to do that here. Yeah, no interruption at all. So I noticed that somebody's in my blind spot right now, Nathan, and I noticed that because my mirror lit up. If somebody's over there and I turn on my turn signal, that now flashed at me and beeped at me to let me know that somebody was over there, that I shouldn't make that right-hand turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now I went ahead and activated the adaptive cruise control, Nathan. It looks like we're beginning to slow down. Why is this happening?
So what that adaptive cruise control is doing is it's going to match the speed of the vehicle in front of you.
Okay, so if they slow down, we'll slow down.
Right.
If they speed up, are we going to stay at the speed that they have set?
No, we're going to go back to the speed that we have set as long as they're going at it or above it.
Cool. And if they come down to a complete stop, what will happen for us?
We'll slow down as well, as long as it's not a situation where they're slamming their brakes immediately.
Okay. Let's check out this backup camera. I'm going to put the vehicle into reverse, and we have a nice wide view here. We have projected lines showing us the direction that we're headed whenever I turn my steering wheel here. Looks like we have a few other views back here too, don't we? We have more of a straight on view with less of a fisheye. We have a straight down view. So whenever I get close to something here, looks like we have some sensors going off that are alerting us that something's back there, that I shouldn't proceed much further. But if I do, it'll go all the way back to a reddish. So if you're in a busy parking lot situation here, we actually have the vehicle in reverse and we have an alert coming up. It's beeping at us and letting us know what direction that truck is coming from, right? So what is that?
That's your cross traffic monitor system right there.
Okay, well that's great to have, especially whenever you're in a busy parking lot situation like we are in today. I know I use mine all the time. It's something that I really rely on whenever I back out of a parking spot. It's good to keep your eyes peeled, but having that little audible alert and that visual alert is really great. As far as warranty goes for this Acura Integra, what do we have for that?
So you have 4-year bumper to bumper or 50,000 miles, and then 5-year powertrain or 50,000 miles.
So the 26 Acura Integra has a lot of cool technology in it, Nathan. If they have questions about any of it, how would they be able to contact you?
They can stop in the Smail Acura and see me in person, or you can visit us online at smailacura.com.
That's going to do it for our test drive. So until next time, enjoy the ride.